Hello and welcome. This is TVC News. I am Theophilus Ilama. This story contains flash photography. Senate President Bukola Saraki has called for a thorough investigation into Tuesday's invasion of the National Assembly by security operatives. At a news conference in Abuja, Saraki also called on President Muhammadu Buhari to sign the recently amended Electoral Act into law ahead of the 2019 general election. National Assembly correspondent Joke Adisa completes the story.
4 hours after the invasion of the National Assembly by security personnel, Senate President Bukola Saraki is formally reacting to what he calls a brazen assault on Nigeria's democracy. Opposition party legislators from both chambers and Speaker House of Representatives Yakubu Dogara are on hand to give Saraki the moral and numerical support. He qualifies the blockade as an act of cowardice by those desperate to upturn his leadership through illegal means.
The National Assembly, the seat of democracy in Nigeria, was under lockdown. Senators and members of the House of Representatives were prevented from gaining access. The ensuing standoff was a show of shame that played itself over several hours in full view of the country. In no circumstances should this have happened.
I dare you to shoot this bullet!
Saraki hails the bravery of his colleagues who dared the security men to keep watch over both chambers of the National Assembly and charges Nigerians to continue to hold government accountable for all its actions and inactions. The Senate President stresses the need for government bodies, especially security agencies, to be apolitical if Nigeria's democracy is to be strengthened. Saraki also debunks claims that he stage-managed the invasion. While expressing National Assembly's readiness to always place the people first, Saraki urges President Muhammadu Buhari to sign the recent amendments to the Electoral Act into law.
I'd like to appeal to Mr. President to sign the new 2018 Electoral Act Amendment Bill, which was based on his recommendations and his request. We have passed it and we have sent it to him for his assent.
He is happy at the prompt action taken by Acting President Yemi Osinbajo in sacking the head of DSS. Beyond the sack of Lawal Daura, Senate President Bukola Saraki and other lawmakers say an in-depth investigation should be instituted and culprits brought to justice.
The acting president did the right thing. However, the damage control so far does not address of how this happened in the first place. We call for an investigation and we demand that all proprietors are brought to book.
When you investigate and for everyone involved should be sanctioned. When that happens, it becomes a deterrent.
Now the DSS has done this. You just fire him. No, firing him is not enough. He has to face the law, the consequences of his action.
Some time ago, some people came all the way from nowhere, entered the Senate chambers and took away the mess. So those things are part of. We've allowed them to continue. One day we'll be here, you see that people have come here to take away either senators or House of Rep members to a non-destination.
There should be a full investigation to find out what truly transpired, to ascertain the characters involved. Because I do not think that the DGSS woke up one day and just decided that the National Assembly should be, barricaded.
Saraki insists he is not desperate to hold on to power and will be pleased to quit as Senate President if the required two-thirds majority of the 109 senators sign that he be removed. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.